Welcome back to DTV. I'm City Councilman Daniel T. Valenzuela. I've been in office for just a short time now, and my staff and I have hit the ground running. Joining me now is Wendy Villa, my Chief of Staff, and Aaron Searles, my Research Analyst. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, well, it's my pleasure. Now, Aaron, I want to start with you. You're the Research Analyst. We went through several resumes, and you were the person that I really wanted for that position. Now, it's very multifaceted. You're dealing with constituents. You're answering phone calls, but you're also part of the plan. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I want to thank you. I really appreciate you guys bringing me on to the team. I think one of the reasons, that you brought me on the team is, my past experience in public service. It's been something I've been doing since I was, started when I was 15 years old as the Phoenix City lifeguard. It's moved on to work for some nonprofits, but also kind of in the public sector, as well as for two council members. So you know that I'm very passionate about community service, and with that passion comes a strong energy. And I want to thank you again for letting me this opportunity to come and work for the city of Phoenix and the District 5 constituents.
Well, it was a great choice, and we speak the same language, and we talk about this a lot. It's public service. It's what I've dedicated my life to, and when I read your resume, those are the points that I mentioned to you. As far as the nonprofits, you always seem to be engaged in the community, and I admire you for that. So thank you for taking on the challenge.
I appreciate that.
Now, Wendy, we've known each other for a long time now, and when it was time to select a chief of staff, it was an easy selection for me because you were the person that I had in mind the whole time. You are a person of humility, integrity, and work ethic, and I am very happy that you took on the challenge and you accepted this opportunity to be the chief of staff.
Well, I have to thank you for letting me have that opportunity. I've worked in government at a public and government relations firm for some time. I grew up in Phoenix, was born in Phoenix, and the city of Phoenix has always had such a wonderful reputation, and my father-in-law has worked in Phoenix for a long time, so I know just the culture of the city. So I'm so excited to be here and working with you in the office, and we have a great staff.
We do have a great staff, and I think you're being modest. You've been involved for several years. You had the experience of bringing policy in with community outreach and so on and so forth, and we are going to hit the ground running. We have hit the ground running, and we just have so much more to get done, but that's the best part of this job. It's always continuously doing something to benefit the community. So between the three of us and Vanya, we have a pretty strong staff. How do you feel about that as our chief of staff?
I feel great. It's great going to work every day knowing that you have wonderful, excited, energetic people who are going to put as much effort into it as needs to be put in so that we can make a real change and difference.
Another thing that we always mention as well when we are in the office together is our office. We have extensions of the office that are far beyond those walls. We have so many neighborhood leaders that we are in contact with, that we communicate with, whose association meetings that we attend. We met members of Team Awesome earlier today, and that student-led organization that is always working to better the community, and that's an extension of our office as well. So we're always doing something to better the community. So I want to try to catch you off guard here. Aaron, what's your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby, I would have to say, is boxing. It's something I find very challenging, maybe a little more difficult to do as I get older because of the extraneous, physical challenges it has. But at the end, it's like anything else I try to do in my life. I try to challenge myself to the extremes, and it's that much more gratifying once you've actually completed it.
That's a good hobby. Wendy, what's your favorite hobby?
Well, I don't really have a hobby. I really get so much enjoyment from my professional career, and it's a lot of time commitment. So that is really my hobby. And then I have two young boys, a 4-year-old and an 18-month-old at home, so they take a lot of my time. So no hobbies really for me.
I'm with you.
Definitely not cooking. Cooking is not a hobby.
I'm with you on that. I enjoy what I do. I've been blessed with several opportunities to serve. I'm a council member. I'm a valley firefighter. I'm a family man, and so my hobbies are just watching my kids get involved in their hobbies, I think. So I think we have that in common as well. So thank you for being here. I think we're going to get a lot done. Very excited. So with that, I guess we're going to have to get back to work real soon here.
Let's go.